Here's a few things that I do come winter. First thing, I always make sure that I've got a tender. This is something that I recommend to all my customers. You roll into the garage, you plug into your tender. If you just have one of these tender leads hooked up to your machine, bang, bang, it's as easy as that. Second thing I always tell people, change your oil before you store your machine. Now, if you're a nerd like I am, I get a little crazy if it's gonna be stored for any excessive length of time. I tell people, grab 2 oil change kits or whatever you need for 2 oil changes so that you can change that oil before you store it and when you go to start her back up. Next thing is, I always tell people, have a proper cover on your machine, especially if it's gonna be outside of a garage. The elements wreak havoc on these machines, from weather checking tires to causing paint damage, maybe poly glass damage, windshield, anything like that. You wanna protect from the elements. Whatever size you need, we can get in here, waterproof, weatherproof. Gotta have a cover if it's gonna be outside. And lastly, I think this is super important. Fuel breaks down over time and in certain conditions like cold weather. So you wanna stabilize that fuel. Something like this, Stable or StarTron, is gonna stabilize that fuel and keep it from gumming up your system come springtime. Here's your pro tip. If you wanna skip this step, store your bike with ethanol-free fuel in it.